Hi everyone, this is Atul Kumar and you are watching uxtrim. And today we are going to talk about steppers. So we'll learn about steppers and then we'll create responsive steppers with auto layout and we'll make few of them interactive. And this video is going to be very short, so let's get into it. So the question is, what are steppers in UI design? In UI design, steppers are interactive components used to allow users to make incremental adjustments to a value or navigate through a sequence of steps. They are commonly used in forms, settings menus, and processes with multiple stages. Now, if we talk about types of steppers, then in terms of usage, there are three types of steppers: numeric steppers, progress steppers, and vertical steppers. Now let's look at the numeric steppers. Now they are in form of this. When you click on it, they gradually increase its number and that's how they behave. And when you reduce it, they reduce here as well. Now for progress steppers, they are more like a multi-step screen which opens one by one. So if I press on this next, it goes to the next screen and then next to the next. And if you click previous, if your UX allows, then it goes back as well, right? Then in terms of vertical steppers, they are generally seen in our tracking, delivery tracking. And over here, as you can see, like order placed, and then next would be order packed, then shipping, then out for delivery, and then item delivered, and so on. So these are not something which are directly controlled by any UI input, but they are more of a output which shows status of a progress of any function, feature, or let's say in this case, your delivery. In this case, horizontal can be used in similar fashion, but mostly they are used in forms and places where a lot of data gathering is required. Moving on, let's talk about their states and variants. Now states are pretty simple. One which is completed, then other which is ongoing, and then the third one is upcoming one, and then there is fourth state which is locked. Now locked state is not commonly used, but it's there and we do use in certain use cases. Now in terms of variants, now these are the variants. As you can see, this is an order list, this is unordered list, and this is with something which has completed or checked sign. And now these can be as cross, right? So it depends on the usage. And in terms of text placement, whether it can be on right or at the bottom. Now let's quickly create a responsive stepper with auto layout. So let's get into it. All right, so our responsive steppers are ready and they are very fun, and I'll tell you how I made them. Now, this stepper is something which increases with the type whatever you write. So I'm just saying whatever you write over here, and as you can see, it is adjusting itself as per the text over here or anywhere, wherever you want to write, it will adjust itself. But in this case, whose final width is something which is fixed, and now everything in middle will align itself depending on the width given. For example, I can increase its width and everything will respond to it, shifting itself as per the given space, right? And nothing will break. All right. So let's see what I have done over here. First of all, in this case, I have 8 tabs and I have copied them and given them a auto layout property of fill so that each 8 of these steps are responding as a fill. Now these ones are in hug. That's why they are not responding. But what is responding is that now these texts are also in hug and now its outer container is bound to that and the outer one. So everything is in sync as you can see over here. So this is in hug, this text is in hug, now this inner text is in hug, but all these ones are in fill so that whatever space this text makes, this will be filled by the upper ones. And in this case, everything is filled down to this one. So this is how you make them responsive, right? And there is one more thing. If I, let's say, hide this one, then it will respond and adjust itself. So I select this, and if I hide this one, it will adjust at the same width. But if I hide these ones, it will shorten its width. As you can see over here, it shortens its width. And even if you create component and you don't have ability to delete or add as per your requirement, you can simply make it till, let's say, 8 steps, 10 steps, and make them hide using these ones, and you can use it as per your requirement. All right, so that's for your making responsive steppers. Now let's make one of them interactive. Now, if you can see over here, these numeric steppers are made in this way. So I have one by one linked, and plus icon goes to this one, then this plus goes to this one, and then in reverse order, minus goes to the minus one, and this minus goes to 0. So that's how you made this one. But all other these ones are made in this way, like this next takes you to this one, this next takes you to this one. And similarly, just to show you in form of prototype, I did the same for this stepper. So let me quickly create one more stepper with let's say I want to use this frame, and let's create a simple interactive stepper. All right, so our prototype is ready for the interaction, and I'm sure it is little bit fun. So let's look at its prototype from here, and let's go to the bottom, and we have our prototype. So press next. So next step and next step and repeat. As you can see, it's giving you different layouts. And again, I have already shown you the different pages which you can load or different segments you can load, but this is something I made it interactive using this image. Okay, so that's all for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and also hit that bell icon. And next I'll be covering known as these tooltips, tags and promotional elements such as new or offer or off. And yes, stay tuned for my next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.